Streitberger then pushes hard away from the top. This Austrian looking to move his career on a little. We've seen some decent performances from some of the outsiders. He's had good Europa Cup form, but he hasn't managed to transfer that form into the World Cup as yet.
You know, he's scored points in every single Super G that's been this season, but he hasn't really excelled. He's sick of being back. You know, top 15, top 20 is no longer good enough for Streitberger. He needs a top 5 to really, you know, ensure that the selectors will be looking at him seriously for next year's World Championships. It's a lot, you know, may seem like a long time off, February 2009, but plans are being laid, and Streitberger, you know, a scheme like this could well feature within those plans for the Austrian Ski Federation. He's just maybe lacked a punch or a little bit more dynamics about his skiing, and this looks much better. The upper body position very tight through that section, showing that he's definitely committed to attacking this run. Good work here from Streitberger. What can he do for the Tommy Moe S? Lots of power in the top part of the turn, gets bounced a little on the exit. It's not ideal, but it's pretty quick.
Great work from Streitberger now. He's got a little bit to play with here. Can he hang on to it if the speed is good through the next split? Yes, it is. Now he's on. Streitberger looking at one of his best ever finishes here on the World Cup, and he moves into first place by nearly half a second. 7th, the best he's ever done in Lenzerheide, and surely he's going to improve on that here. Robbie Dixon has to say goodbye. It's been a good race for him, and he will finish with solid points. But Austria have a leader, and it's Georg.
Yeah, he's maybe not going to shave till he gets his next podium, so let's hope it's not too long. He's got another opportunity next weekend in Kranjska Gora, giant slalom, I think, going better for him. Just too much load on the skis. You know, you can see him there through Tommy Moe in the slow-mo. He doesn't budge at all, where everyone else is getting bounced around.
Now, what a couple of days this man has had. The talk was the pressure that was going to be put on Bodie Miller by the likes of Didier Couche and Benny Wright, and it simply hasn't happened. He couldn't have slammed the door more emphatically than he has. 2 wonderful podiums, and it's looking better and better for Miller and the overall title, a title that he's only won once before, back in 2005, and he would so dearly love to win it again, especially with all the talk about he's stepping outside of the American team setup.
Yeah, Team America, Team Bodie, call it what you will, but we're looking at some pretty spectacular skiing here. The top was good, and through here he is sensational. He's got that touch on the skis that nobody else so far has displayed. It's nice and light, and he's taking risks. He's going very straight through here. Watch him clip this gate, not clip it, totally nails that red gate, straightening up the S out of the woods like nobody else had. Surely he's going to be up on this split.
Shock absorbers working once again, and quite surprised to see that, but that's the area of the course where Streitberger skied so brilliantly to maintain his timing.
Bodie quick through here. Tommy Moe, well, that's where he won.
Oh yes,
down. That was so beautiful through there. Took just enough space to set the turn up and found a very straight line, and that is classic Bodie Miller. When he needs to move it up a gear, he just has this innate sense, and he delivers.
On the edge, 126.68 for Streitberger, and Miller costs himself 2/10 with that little mistake as he came through the red gate to set up for the finish. And yes, it was close, Georg.
Yeah, look at this. Gets pushed right onto the back of the skis in the compression, but just makes it inside the red gate. Bodie Miller, he'll never quit. He'll crash or burn rather than go out ski out.